Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Thursday, April 13th. Today the moon is going into Aquarius, joining Pluto. It formed its third quarter in the wee hours my time, so that third quarter asking us to step into a higher consciousness, new approaches, new ways of seeing things, doing things, thinking about things. And so a little bit of a nudge from the universe to ask us to step up our game in terms of being in alignment with our true selves and what we really want. So for today, looking at our life goals when the moon shifts into Aquarius and meets up with Pluto, and thinking about goals as we complete the moon's time in Capricorn. I've been talking about some different aspects of Capricorn energy for the last couple of days. So on Tuesday, talked about Capricorn, why it's controlling, how it operates within physical limitations, and gave you some fun examples of how that works and what it looks like with some common objects in my environment. So check out that video to understand more about why Capricorn can be so controlling or rigid. And then yesterday we worked with the Capricorn energy and looking at how to get organized, how to make things run more smoothly, more efficiently, more effectively, to support ourselves in our self-care and just feeling good because we're on top of things, right? And again, you don't have to be completely on top of things. Find the little thing that you can do. What is a small step? Because I guarantee you that a small step can make a big difference, right? What is the thing that's been niggling at you, that's been bothering you, that you just never have time to get to? Attend to that while the moon is in Capricorn. Deal with it and get it working better, because you will feel better about everything if you do that, and that will make you more able to respond to the situations and circumstances that show up in your life. And Capricorn is about how we respond, because it is about responsibility, the ability to respond and how we respond. So thinking about that, and then so we're passing that third quarter moon when the universe gives us a little nudge to ask us to step up our game. And then Pluto, no, not Pluto. I'm thinking about, got Pluto on my brain. The moon goes through those remaining degrees of Capricorn and makes that transition into Aquarius early afternoon my time, might be late afternoon if you are on the East Coast, or you can adjust for your own time zone. But nowadays that we have Pluto right on that edge between early Aquarius, a few weeks, it's been in the late Capricorn, so it's hanging out right in that area, late Capricorn, early Aquarius. And so when the moon shifts from Capricorn to Aquarius, it's also coming into conjunction with Pluto. And when the moon comes into conjunction with Pluto, it's asking us to look at deeper truths. So confronting things that we have maybe wanted to avoid or not look at, or not have to deal with. It's asking us to look into those deeper places, get in touch with a deeper truth, and how those deeper truths support us in transforming in ways that are good for us, right? Things that make us more healthy, happy, and whole. So it may not feel good in the moment, but ultimately it is taking you to a place of a new sense of self and new possibilities, because it has a rebirth process. Pluto brings death, but it also brings rebirth. So we have to go through the dark night of the soul with Pluto, but then it helps us come out on the other side. And that's why we do that. So anyway, we don't have to do it all the time, fortunately. But when the moon passes by Pluto, you might have a brief time period of having to look at things that are maybe something you don't like to look at. Also, just getting in touch with deeper truths. So maybe you feel moved to make art or poetry, or have an experience outdoors in nature, or something that just connects you with your more primal self, something that helps you to bring forth the truths that you experience and how they want to be expressed in the world. And so what does that look like? How can you put it into some sort of art or music, or a way of expressing that we have that goes into, that allows us to tap into some greater depth than the everyday and the ordinary. So we're talking about goals. Got off topic here, but we were talking about life goals and what it looks like when the moon meets up with Pluto. Life goals are the things that are important to us, the things we want. And so that's also a good thing to remember as well. Goals are important for Capricorn, but also as the moon passes by Pluto, we want to think about what are these deeper places of truth? What is really important to you? Because what is really important to you, what really gives your life meaning, is kind of that core, that essence of why you're here, first of all, right? But also who you are, how you need to be yourself, what it means to be authentic, and to speak your truth, right? To be in your truth and living your truth. So what are goals that you can identify for yourself that have to do with that deeper truth? Is it doing your creative work? Is it saying something to someone that maybe needs to be said but is hard? And so supporting yourself and doing the self-care that feels nurturing and loving and caring toward yourself, so that you can work through things that bring you to a place of deeper truth. So life goals, getting goals for yourself that are in alignment with your deeper truth, and then thinking about Pluto because it brings transformation, but also as the moon shifts into Aquarius, and Pluto now is in very early Aquarius, we have that energy of breakthrough, of freedom, of rebellion, of breaking out of old molds. And so that goes along with goals too. Like as we identify the goals that have to do with the deeper truth, and then Aquarian energy and the moon in Aquarius can help us tap into the insights, the ideas, the new ways forward, right? The way that lightning bolt hits you with a new way of seeing something. And so that shake up to our thinking, that insight, that inspiration can come through and support our goals by allowing us to see a way forward that maybe we couldn't see before. So that's how the day is going to unfold. It's going to start with Capricorn energy and a good time to think about goals and truth and what's important to you. And then later in the day, shifting into the possibility for ideas and insights into what's going to help propel you forward toward that goal. And the way to align with those Aquarian insights is to space out. So stare out the window, go for a walk. What you want to do is you want to clear your mind, and clearing your mind of thoughts is a good way to make room for insights and inspirations, right? Like that light bulb that wants to come on needs some empty space. And so letting go of any thoughts, if it allows you to create space for new ones. So when you stop running the old thoughts, old patterns of thinking, and often we do it when we're in the shower, or again, just staring out the window, looking at the birds, spending time in nature, petting your cat, watching my cat always likes to make a little cameo. But so clearing your mind and making space for those new ideas that are going to help you create those outcomes and manifest the goals that are important to you, that are in alignment with your truth. So some deep stuff. Pluto makes us dive deep. So thanks for being here with me, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, because that really helps me spread the word, and then I can keep bringing these to you, which is really what I want to be doing. So thank you so much for being here, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I've got mini readings available that will give you a little bit more personal insight into your own chart and how to work with these energies. So check that out, astrologyheals.com. And I'm here every day with the astrology of unshakable self-care. So come back, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.